Devoured by the murky waters of the Thames. It was precisely 30 years ago, and they still haven't got over it.
1978, Cambridge sank.
I mean, we were beaten by the weather.
When your feet disappear under the water, you realise it's time to get out.
30 years ago, who was sat where?
So up in the bows here we had Mark Bathurst.
2 was Simon Clegg.
That's me at 3. This is the first time I've actually seen this race.
The President.
Mark Horton at 4.
5 was Rob Ross.
Then there's me in the 6th seat.
Cooke-Yarborough, Ellie Jelfs.
Stroke was Nick Davis.
And not forgetting Guy Henderson, the cox. He was the man who had to steer that course on the day, and I think he did a fantastic job.
Cox is an interesting role because very often nobody realises you're doing anything until you screw it up.
No!
Oxford did a full start.
So there we are, false start. Oxford cheating.
Oh, well run, Oxford!
That delayed everything.
Hey, nice one!
So by the time the race actually took place, the wind had got up.
Move! Move!
So they're off together now. I'm getting an unpleasant feeling of butterflies.
But I don't think anybody really realised just how bad it was until we were about halfway through the course.
Reach out in the mucky water, reach out!
You can see that the water's beginning to build up now.
As they started to move across, I thought, we're much closer. And then I saw them hit a really big wave. And that seemed to stop them dead. And we caught up quite a lot.
If we were going to try and win that race, we had to pull out.
The white wave's breaking there. It's really getting quite nasty.
We had to go into rougher water, and it was a risk we had to take.
Suddenly I realised we were in real trouble because the waves were very big.
And we're all used to the idea that water comes in.
You can see the bows are barely above.
It dawned on us that quite a lot of water was coming in.
God, it's awful.
The boat was filling up.
It was only that last minute that you really realised, oh yeah, this is not just a full boat, we're going down.
I'm amazed that we managed to stay afloat for that long.
Do I just tell them to stop rowing? But we're British and we carried on.
And suddenly, a whole lot more water comes in.
What happened was there came a point where actually they just couldn't move the oars forward, and then immediately.
Goodness.
The one thing I remember was the commentator saying, there could be a drowning here, there could be a drowning here. I don't think we ever really were seriously worried about that.
It was just a bitter disappointment. Probably felt a bit humiliated, actually.
Did any of the crew point the finger at you?
No, gosh, no, I don't think so.
Did you point the finger at you?
Oh, I've beaten myself up about it for years.
I certainly would love to have won that race and have no one know anything about what happened in the 1978 boat race, rather than to have sunk in it and have everyone know what happened.
How long did it take you before you could chuckle about it?
Years, probably.
I feel sort of slightly more relaxed now, but I must say you slightly unsettled me by showing me the video.
Should it happen again one year, would you be secretly disappointed that your special status had been removed from you?
Look, I just want Cambridge to win the boat race, and it would be preferable to win it without the other crews sinking.
Simon Clegg, he wrapped up in a cellophane bag of cigar. When he won the race, he was planning to light it up. That would have been a very good Hamlet. An advert as he sank, he lit it up.